Hello there, this is Mark Sabatella from Outside Shore Music. In this video, I want to show how a little bit of canon within the context of a larger piece can be a great thing. And so I have a piece here that's got all this stuff going on, but I want to focus on what happens starting at bar 11. If we look at what the tenor is doing here, we have right? That is the line the tenor has. If we look now at the bass, it's going to be the same thing down a fifth. Just that much. Notice that imitation is everything down a fifth. In the case of the F, it's actually down a diminished fifth because I'm keeping things diatonic. Everything is imitated down a fifth up through the point where we have the two half notes and then down a third the imitation has, and that's where the imitation stops. Oops, sorry, reading the wrong clef. The imitation stops there because that should have been a long note. When the bass comes in, it stops there. So it's really just those couple of bars of canon. But I also get to then have the soprano voice come in with that much of the canon. And that's it. Because what should have happened there was a leap of a fourth, and it does something different, right? So the canon just goes that far. The alto also gets to come in with, and then it leaps down to, it should have been a leap up of a fourth, right? The original leader went up a fourth, and here it's coming down a fifth, but that's the same thing displaced by an octave. And if we follow that line a little bit further, it does come down to a long note, but it comes down to a whole note. So ba-da-dum-bum, the imitation stops there. So what we get is just a few bars of a fairly strict canon, other than the slight differences in the quality of the intervals to keep it mostly diatonic. But the overall effect is going to be of a wonderful kind of cascade of that line. Let's just listen to it. So, and then it keeps going. It's not in canon anymore. So I just wanted those few bars of canon. This is in the style of a Renaissance motet, and it's really typical to have these canons to start phrases. So in any case, this is just an example of using canon technique within the context of a larger piece, even though the whole piece isn't strictly a canon.